Hello, retail traders, and welcome. This is Takis Diamantopoulos from Trade the Volume Waves. Today, I will explain a trade that I'm in, and that has to do with speed index, of course. I had to read the chart, and that's a difficult trade. But if you are experienced, then you have been taught how to read speed index, then it can be an easy trade. So first of all, let's look at speed index. Speed index, if you don't know what that is, well, please watch previous videos which I explained. Now the situations we have in speed index are the following. We got the normal speed index. Okay, so that's a normal number. What does a normal mean? It means the majority of the numbers you see on your chart. Okay, and what's an abnormal speed index? It means anything that is way off from the normal speed index, either on the upside or the downside. So a high number, much higher than the normal speed index, is considered abnormal, and that's a slow wave. Okay, right here. And a low number, much lower than the normal speed index, is considered a fast wave. Now, today we're going to focus only on the fast wave, and the fast wave itself, which is a low speed index number, has two situations. A fast wave means it's a wave that the price has moved quite fast. Okay, now, these two different situations that we got is that one situation is that the wave is justified, and the other situation is that the wave is not justified. Okay, which means it's a false move. When it's just justified, it's a false move. So let's see, what do I mean by justified and not justified. You have to read the recent history. So let's look. Let me start drawing actually on paint. So let me go to paint. You can understand what I'm talking about. Okay, we got paint here, and let's start drawing. Let's assume that our price is coming down, then it goes very fast up. Okay, and this is speed index, for example, 2. Okay, and let me also draw some previous waves. Okay, and also put some speed index numbers. So say 5. Here we'll say, for example, 6. Here we'll say 7. So a normal speed index number is in the range of these 3 numbers. All right. So that's a fast speed index from what we see. Now, this move is justified if we had a speed index of 12, for example, here. Okay. This means that on the way down, buyers are coming in and absorbing all the sell orders, and we have a hard time to move down. That's why we've got a high speed index. And then the price explodes up, and this is a fast wave with a 2. All right, so this is justified. Now, let's see what's not justified. So I will take the same situation. Okay. Right next to it. Okay, and then I will erase this 12. Hit 5. Okay, so this situation now, it's not justified. Okay, because we gotta move, prices moving up and down, we have sellers and buyers swinging the price, and nothing abnormal down here, no high speed index, but the price moved very fast. Okay, so depending on the volume, we're going to see what the result is going to be. So this situation is justified, this situation is not justified. Okay, now if we want to confirm that this is not justified and this that could be a fake move, the result of this would be this. Okay, then we got a confirmation that this is justified. So let me go to an actual trade that I took today, and I asked my VIP SI traders the questions. Why am I short here? I'm in a very messy range. Let's look at the trade live. But before I start explaining the trade live, let me say that if we had only the wave, the regular wave volume indicator without the speed index and without the pip indicator. So I will take the speed index off. All right, so display speed index is 0. And you got this situation. You are in this range coming in this morning. So this morning is right here. Coming in this morning, and you got a ranging situation of almost 200 pips. Okay, so can you figure out what is going to happen just by looking at the volume waves? Not possible. Here you see an up wave, you say, okay, we'll start going up. Okay, but we stopped right there. So then we see some small down waves, then we see another up wave, which is bigger than the small down waves, and you say, okay, then we will go up for sure because we got this up wave, and also we got this another up wave. But then as we approach here, we have a down wave, all right? So very hard to figure out what's happening here, and the ranges are very hard to figure out. So let's see if I put the speed index number and try to explain the situation that I told you before about the fake move and the not justified number. So let me put speed index to be displayed. All right. Oops, sorry, wrong parameter. Volume here is 4. Okay, first thing first. What's the average speed index? Well, the indicator is smart enough to provide us the average of the previous 8 waves, which is customizable. So the average speed index is 9.2. It's displayed right here. All right, so let's examine. I don't have to examine the whole range, just the last few waves. So let me just examine the last few waves, okay? And as you can see, set 9.2 is the average. We got some abnormal speed indexes here, okay? Okay, but price was never able to break. Let me mark these levels. One level is that, and the other level is that of the range. All right. So, last situation, what do we got? We got the highest down wave. There we go. Let me also put, I'm reading here because it's just before I took this trade that you see on the screen, which is a short. Okay. So I marked the top of the wave, and this is the largest volume wave on all this range. Okay. And what's the speed index? 10.6, which is close to the average, which means that this is a normal speed index. Okay. So therefore, this is a normal speed index, and then we explode upwards, as we did here, okay? We explode upward with a 2.2 speed index, which is quite fast. That's why we get the F sign next to it. It means 2.2, it's fast, okay? But again, we are not able to break this resistance. Okay? So this speed index up here, this fast speed index, tells me that this up wave could be a fast, it is a fast wave, and could be a fake move. Okay? So as soon as I started dropping, and I went short. Okay, now more confirmation if you wait for this to break. Okay, so basically this is it, guys. Reading speed index, I figured out that this is not a justified move since we never broke the resistance, since we never had an abnormal speed index before, a high speed index down here telling me that somebody's buying and price is having a hard time to move down. Price moved easily down with a high down volume wave, and down we go. So currently the trade is at 95 something pips, and I'm thinking about to close it or not. I will see what's going to happen up here. But I might let it run, okay? But I'll see what's going to happen down here, and if we're going to find any buyers. If we see any buyers and price start coming up, then I will close my trade. Thank you, guys. This is it. I hope you enjoyed this live trading lesson about fast speed index numbers. Okay, justified and not justified. Thanks again.